Great morning, everyone. Thank you. I'm Neeta Balakrishnan, Treasurer of Alumni Association of VSSC Center School. I'm honored to be here as the Master of Ceremonies for this historic inaugural event of our Alumni Association. Let us start the day's proceedings by invoking the Almighty, prayer by Geeta Kumari Ma'am of the school and Nandita Vama.
മാണിക്യ വീണാമുബലാളയന്തി മദാലസാം മഞ്ജുള വാഗ്വിലാസ മഹേന്ദ്ര നീലദ്യുതി കോമളാംഗി മാതംഗ കന്യാ മനസാ സ്മരാമി ചതുർഭുജേ ചന്ദ്രകലാവദംസേ കുജോന്നതേ കുങ്കുമരാഗശോണേ പുണ്ഡ്രേഷു പാശാങ്കുശ പുഷ്പബാണ ഹസ്തേ नमस्ते जगदेकमाता नमस्ते जगदेकमाता
Distinguished dignitaries on the dais, Dr. S. Inaugration, the Director of VSSC and Chief Patron, Alumni Association, VSSC Center School. Sri Manoj C. ITS, the Chief Controller of VSSC. Sri Harish CS, Deputy Director, MSA, VSSC. Sri Anil Kumar B, Senior Head, PGA, VSSC Center School. Srimati Pushpa R. Menon, former Principal, VSSC Center School. Srimati Beena Prabha, Principal in Charge, VSSC Center School. Sri Almeida Charles, PTA Secretary, VSSC Center School. Sri Pradeep Narayanan, President, Alumni Association, VSSC Center School. Sri Senthil Kumar A, Secretary, Alumni Association, VSSC Center School. Respected teachers, brothers and sisters, and my dear friends, on behalf of the Alumni Association and on my own behalf, I extend a warm welcome to all of our distinguished guests, esteemed alumni, and future leaders. Honestly, I can't believe we finally made it happen. 46 years. It has truly been such a long and winding road, but we did it. It is truly an honor to be standing here to welcome you all to this wonderful event, not just as the alumna of VSSC Center School, but as the proud daughter of Srimati Padma Kumari, who was the very first teacher to be appointed in this prestigious institution. We do share a special bond forged by the memories and experiences of our days together in this great institution. Today we come together to celebrate that bond and to reignite the spirit of camaraderie that we shared as students. A couple of years ago, I was stuck in Hyderabad due to a medical emergency in the family, and we were fairly desperately in need of blood donors. As a person who has always made it a point to remain connected with my friends from school and college, instinctively I got in touch with a few of them for help. It is then that I put forth the idea of an alumni association for our school to Senthil Kumar, who was my junior in school, and apparently he had been mulling over that idea for over 5 years. We subsequently talked to Pradeep Narayanan and set the ball rolling. Even though we did encounter quite a few hurdles on the way, I should say it was immensely gratifying to see our labor of love come to fruition. The help and efforts of Archana PS, Vinay Chandran Aparna N, and Altaf Ali M as members of the executive committee, and A. Vinod Kumar and B. Ashok as founding members are worth special mention here. I would like to remember and offer our gratitude to our first principal, Sri M.S. Anantaramu sir, who systematically streamlined school operations and developed a healthy work culture. We did contact him, and he did express his happiness and desire to attend this function, but unfortunately, his health condition would not allow him to do so. We are thankful and delighted that the principal in charge very gracefully agreed to hold this function in the school premises amidst senior school children who would soon be alumni. As members of the Alumni Association and as dignified ambassadors of our alma mater, we have the opportunity to give back to the school that gave us so much, and going forward, our aim will be to work with the school management and provide support for current students and faculty, and to help preserve the traditions and values that we have always held dear. On a personal note, it is the encouragement and support that I received from the faculty here, particularly Vasan sir and Saji Joseph sir, that helped me pursue sports as a passion and career. I went on to represent the state in cricket, both as a player and as a chairperson of the selection committee of women's cricket in Kerala. As a token of gratitude, I would like to present a cricket kit to the school. May I request Director Dr. S. Unikishan Nair to hand it over to Beena Prabha ma'am on my behalf. I welcome you all once again, and let us look forward to a fruitful and long-lasting relationship and a great forum for networking and participative learnings. I would like to invite Pradeep Narayanan, President of Alumni Association, to come and deliver his presidential address.
Respected Dr. S. Unikishan Nair, Director of VSSC, the Chief Controller, Shri Manoj C. ITS, Deputy Director MSA VSSC, Shri Harish CS, Senior Head PGA VSSC, Center School, Shri Anil Kumar, our former Principal, Srimati Pushpa Menon, present Principal in charge, Srimati Beena Prabha, the PTA Secretary, Shri Almeida Charles, present and former teachers, my fellow office bearers of the Alumni Association, Nita, Senthil, Altaf, Archana, Vinay, my dear students who are the future alumni, a very good morning to you, all of you. It's indeed a matter of great pride and happiness that we have gathered here to officially inaugurate the formation of the Alumni Association of VSSC Center School. When I say that it's a matter of pride, it is also with a sense of a loss or, underachievement that it took us 46 long years to get here. Now, but as they say, it's better late than never. As shared by Nita, the idea of the Alumni Association is a result of a casual conversation among a few of our friends. The discussions then continued on to a more serious note, and it's how we thought of getting a formal bylaw prepared and approved. It was not easy though. We started off by getting already existing bylaws of different associations, but then we had to tailor make it to suit our school and our aim and purpose. It was time-consuming task. There was many changes that had to be made. So I think we vetted around more than 10 bylaws, and we took almost 3 months to arrive at a final consensus on the bylaw for our association. This was then forwarded to the director and with a copy to the principal for their approval, which they wholeheartedly accepted with very minor changes. And finally, we had a bylaw ready, and then went on to the next task of forming the association by formally registering it. So this also was not very easy, because all of us being professionals working in different fields, taking time off to go to the registrar's office many number of times, had to be there at different times. They would give corrections, and then we have to come back, change it and take it again. So it was not easy. But finally, we managed to get it done. And the reason why we are all here gathered today to witness this event. It was also kind of, we were hoping to get this done before our former principal, Srimati Pushpa Menon, retired, because we knew she was due to retirement in December 2022. The reason being only that for us, few of the old students, the senior batches, as you say, she was the last link to the school, because she was one of the last teachers to have taught us. So we were hoping to get this done before she left, and by the grace of the Almighty and our director and other dignitaries on the stage, we could do that, and is very happy that we could do it during her tenure here. Although the association is formed by the past students, it's not only in the interest of the past students. Actually, for us past students, the time that what we want from the school is already over. We have got everything that we need. It is the time to give it back. We are looking forward to provide guidance and expertise to the present students of the school through the experience and achievements of the alumni, to exchange knowledge, ideas, organize seminars, conferences, give them an insight into what is there out in the world, what challenges they are going to face, what kind of careers they have options to explore. Alumni has a wide range of careers people are into, some of which we haven't even heard of. Through these initiatives and by enlightening the students, we aim to make our school one of the best in the state and the country, where everybody who is associated with the school anyway will take immense pride in saying that they are part of the school. Although the formation of the alumni was the efforts of only a few friends and colleagues, the success or the future of this association and what it stands for depends on the cooperation of all the members who are going to be part of these alumni. On this note, I would like to conclude and request every single student who has ever studied here or passed out from here to become a member of this association and work towards the upliftment and betterment of this great institution. Thank you.
May I invite the chief guest, Dr. S. Unnikrishnan Nair, the director of VSSC, to formally inaugurate the Alumni Association. please to light the lamp.
Good morning. Very good morning. Yes, Chief Controller of VSSC, Sri Harish, you are a former principal. I could recognize from the thunderous applause how much she is close to you. Srimati Pushpa Menon and Sri Anil Kumar, Srimati Beena Prabha, Principal in charge, Sri Charles Almeida, Sri Sendil Kumar, and the representatives of JCM, and above all, the alumnus of this school who have attended today, and my dear children, you are all going to be future alumnus of this great institution. So, first of all, let me congratulate the entire team who is behind this idea of having an alumni association, because we know the connectivity is important, the friendship and how you get connected to others, that can do a lot to ourselves and to the society and to the country as a whole. So that when you go out of this cold, naturally you will be all going in different directions, but the umbilical cord that is connecting you all to this school is an association like this. So I want to say right from the beginning that the bylaws are made in such a way that it is not a political association, it has no affiliation to any politics. And if you find that there is a political affiliation at any stage, Alumni Association will cease to function. It is beyond politics, it is beyond caste, beyond religion, beyond state. It is a unified system of those who are passing out from this school. There is only one alumni association, and that is this. And it embraces everyone. As you can see, the constitution that is, or the constitution of the team that is made here. And you have the best of social media now. You can reach out to more people and then make it bigger and bigger. And then on an everyday basis, you can all get connected. And it brings laurels to the school and to you all. And you also know that you are in a very unique environment where we have right from LKG to 12th here. Then IAST is another branch of or another institution under DOS, where you can do undergraduation, post-graduation, or humanities, or whatever it is, those who are following, those who want to follow the career in that direction. So we have an end-to-end system you can come out of IAST with a PhD, you can join ISRO. So it's a self-sustaining ecosystem. So it's important that you all get connected through an alumni association and become brand ambassadors of this institution as a whole. Not only school, ISRO, IAST, but the entire ecosystem, you become part of ambassadors. And that way, you students, you are all lucky that you are part of a great institution. Just behind the wall, application of what you are learning is going on. That is through engineering or chemical engineering, physics, whatever it is, any branch, whatever you learn now, you will find that there is application and it is going on just adjacent to your school. So I have one request to all you the students, that this time in school, you should enjoy the act of or the process of learning as if it is something like you eat something which is very delicious to you. If you do that, then you don't have to memorize. It becomes part of your nature, whatever you learn. So it's the entire learning process becomes very sweet. Then this alumni association's abbreviation, I have a request to the secretary as well as president. It is quite long, VSSC. It's very difficult to pronounce. So you make it very compact, something like an acronym, which has got it's like a 4-letter word which you can easily say. So that even if it calls for a change in your bylaw, it is better to change it. So there's no point in having, you can, maybe the students or the alumnus, they can coin beautiful words, merging all those things, alumni, VSSC, central school together. So let us have a very poetic name for the alumnus, this alumni association. So with this, I'm very happy that this idea, in fact, Mr. Sendil was mooting this idea, and your former principal, that time we wanted to have this, but due to, the administrative process, when you make a memorandum of understanding, you cannot just do it over a period of just one day. It's a legal document, so it has to be seen by the experts, especially when you are in a government setup. So it will take its own time, but once it is done, then both sides, it's a gentleman agreement. So when both sides, we should see that we are following the norms, and then it is approved in that condition. So that is why that we have an MOU in place, and I am very happy on all your behalf. On 1st of February 2023, I declare that this Alumni Association VSSC Central School comes into effect, and wish all the very best, and I assure you all the support from ISRO for further you spreading the wings of this association and to make it really a great place or a body where students as well as alumnus, they can get connected and they can help each other. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your well wishes, sir. We will definitely reach out through social media as you have suggested, and I hope children will take up the delicious learning method which sir has so kindly told us to do. Let me invite Sri Manoj C. ITS, Chief Controller of VSSC, to address us.
Respected Director, VSSC, Srimati Neeta, Treasurer, Sri Pradeep Narayan, President of the Association, DDMSA, dear children, and also my colleagues. It's a great occasion for the school, and it's also good that large number of students are among the audience who should be the real beneficiaries of this kind of an association. As I said to Mr. Senthil during a farewell function last month, One of the primary objectives of any alumni association is to to help improve the academic standards of our school, and also help our students, the prime beneficiaries, in career counseling. I think these two steps will go a long way in betterment of our school, and also find more children in various centers, employed in various centers of ISRO, which is one of the the best organization the young people in this country can dream to work with. So I congratulate this group of alumni for this association, and also wish all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We will try to improve the overall standards of our school, and we'll try to make it one of the best organizations. May I request Sri Harish CS, Deputy Director, MSA, to address the function.
Good morning. Respected Director Dr. S. Unnikrishnan Nair, Sri Manoj Sir, Anil Kumar, Pushpa Ma'am, Beena Ma'am, Neeta, Pradeep, Senthil. A very good morning to all of you, especially my dear children and their parents and the alumni team here. It's a very, very happy moment for all of us. It's a much anticipated event. Actually, Pradeep told that it took almost 43 years to reach this point where we have to make an alumni association for this school. That means that a group of alumnus from the school were really proud of what they experienced when they were part of the school. The environment, the teachers, the students who were with them, the friends, the playground, everything made them feel that they are special, and they have to form a group and contribute to the welfare of this school. So that is the result of what we are having today, and I specially mentioned Senthil for his efforts, because he was behind this. He was behind me to look at the bylaws, to look at the overall organization of this alumni association. We took some time, but now today we are in this wonderful day where we are really proud to have this association. The name is too long, but I am sure that the people who are behind this will definitely find, as our director suggested, a better word or a better acronym for this alumni association. Anyway, alumni associations are always part of the culture of the institution. You know, we need to nurture a culture which becomes the pride of every student of the school. It is because that culture that you have joined together to become an association like this. So you should interact with the other forums like the teachers, as well as the parent-teacher association, and see that, as we reiterate many of the times, that this school should not only be the best in the state, but the best in the country as well. So for that, what extra should be done? We went through, we did an audit from our side in VSSC. We understood there are certain things which needs to be improved, and which with our director has given very clear instructions how to improve further on this. And he is also very, very clear that our children, the children of VSSC family, should prefer this school as the first choice. So that way, definitely this school is going to improve, and I'm sure the Alumni Association will contribute a lot to the improvement of this school. They will be in constant interaction with all of you, and will try to improve all that is required to make this school the best. And when they embark on this very important journey, I wish my very best for their success, and I wish every one of you, especially the children, all the very best. Thank you.
That is the second dignitary finding our name a bit too long. We'll do something about it, sir. I would like to invite Sri Anil Kumar B, Senior Head PGA, VSS Center School, to talk to us.
Respected Director VSSC Dr. S. Unnikrishnan Nair sir, Chief Controller VSSC Sri Manoj sir ITS, Deputy Director MSA Sri Harish sir, Pushpa Menon, former Principal VSSC Space Center School, Dr. Beena Prabha, Principal in Charge, Sri Charles Almeida, Secretary PTA, Srimati Nita Balakrishnan, Treasurer, Sri Pradeep Narayanan, President Alumni Association, Sri Sandil Kumar, Secretary, alumni of VSSC Space Center School, my dear students, very good morning to all of you. In fact, I am extremely happy to be part of this inaugural function of this Alumni Association of VSSC Space Center School. The Department of Space had established two project schools, one at SDSC Shah Srierikota and one at Thiruvananthapuram, VSSC Thiruvananthapuram during 1975. Over a period of time, the Space Center School at VSSC Thiruvananthapuram has emerged as one of the best sought after school in the Thiruvananthapuram city. Over a period of time, during the last 4.5 decades, the Center School has produced many professionals in all areas or all spheres of field. Whatever field we take, we will have professionals from VSSC Space Center School. I came to know that around 40 to 42 students from passed out from the VSSC Center School are already employed in ISRO itself. It's a great achievement. I am sure that this Alumni Association of VSSC Space Center School can contribute more for the development or improvement in the academics, the cultural activities, infrastructure development, and social and other commitments for the center school. I once again thank the office bearers of VSSC Space Center School Alumni Association for inviting me for attending this function, and all the very best for this association, the future activities. Thank you.
Thank you for your kind words, sir. We are so happy to note your pride in our school, just like how proud we are of our own school. I would like to invite Srimati Pushpa Menon, former principal, VSS Center School, to speak a few words.
Good morning, all. Well, Senthil is the cause and effect of today's function, and he has time and again reminded me, Pushpa teacher, be a little frugal and economic in front of the mic. You have only 2 minutes, so whatever you have to say, finish it in 2 minutes. So honoring the most important cog in today's wheel, I will take his words for granted and I'll try to restrict my talk in 2 minutes' time. Well, 46 years is a long period in the history of the school. The school has come of age, and today, like Anil sir has said, we have stars, very beautiful and very well performing stars across the globe. 1% of the alumni is in the service of ISRO, which is indeed a feather on VSSC Central School cap. But I'm not going to go into the details of it. I just would like to share that from the year 2017-18, the school decided that when our class 12th students pass out, we will call it a graduation day, and we would give them some quality message as they embark on the journey of becoming quality citizens. So we got together a few teachers over here, and even I got the ex-teachers also into the picture. And we thought that for every graduation day, we will invite one alumnus at least to talk to the students, outgoing students, to give them a real-time impact of what the school has given them. Of course, Senthil was always around, and it was a rather informal, personal kind of a thing. So every day, every time the graduation date was fixed, we would be running helter-skelter, trying to find out one person who could come and talk to us. And like Pradeep has said, everyone was engaged. They are professionally otherwise occupied, and it was always difficult to get one person to come across. But we did have it. I think, if I remember right, The first alumnus to speak to our graduating student was Dr. B.J. Sudhir, who is a very eminent doctor in Sri Chitra. Then we had Dr. Regita, who is an oncologist in KIMS. Then we had Subbalakshmi madam talking to us. I call her madam because she was 82 pass out. She was a guest for Onam, if I'm right, an online guest. Then we had this Chakravartini coming to us and talking to us. Sandit also coming to and talking to us. But all this was, loosely arranged, and it was all on a personal note. So I just happened to voice it to Senthil, and I said we should have a system where we can have things coming without any personal intervention. And Senthil, the minute an idea goes to him, he's out on the job. Of course, this started long back, but I think if I remember right, it was from 16, 17 that we really gave it a big thought. We started off, or he started off in getting this group, WhatsApp groups, and within 3 days' time, he came and gave me the feedback that the entire alumni of VSSC is waiting to come under one umbrella. Of course, again, things did not go out because it was not properly, formalized, structured. And again, it took a dip. And then these doyens of the pillars of the Alumni Association, these 4 or 5 children, they got together and they decided to go it in a very structured way. So that is how today the VSSC Central School Alumni Association has come up in a very structured, formal way with, the director has mentioned, memorandum of understanding, beyond politics, beyond age, beyond caste, beyond gender, beyond race. So it is going to be a very pure, a very unpolluted, unadulterated form of an association, which, to quote Pradeep, is a platform for a payback time. What as children they have achieved from the school, it is time. Pradeep was very clear in this. He says, it is just a pretext, a platform for us to pay back to the school what the school gave us in such large measure. And again, to quote Neeta, to be the brand ambassadors of the alma mater that has shaped and structured and brought value and meaning into their lives. So today, I must, and I was very, very touched when Pradeep came and told me that, teacher, you are our catalyst. You are the last link that we have with the school. And I told them that there is no such a thing as last link. The others will come forward. There will be more and more alumni joining the group, and there will always be the link connected to the school. But then I appreciated the fact that I was that, thread of a fabric that was wearing thin. And he was holding on to it. He, like many others, they were my first batch of students. They were holding on to this thin fabric, whatever. Today, it has fructified, it has borne fruit, and it has taken the big, large step, the first step ahead. I must thank the director, Dr. Inaugration sir, for his very singular and very distinct involvement in shaping and forming this association. He is a visionary. He has got insight about what and how this alumni should go forward. And I'm deeply indebted and very grateful, and I rest at peace that we have such stalwarts at the center to take the alumni also forward, just like they take the school forward. In a similar fashion, the chief controller and the senior head PG are always being handed, and my thanks are due to them also in a large measure. These children were telling you how they struggled. There were edits after edits after edits for the bylaw. And I'm really thankful, DDMSA, though he's not directly connected to the school per se, did take a personal interest, and he helped editing the bylaw on and off so many times. In fact, it was also the vigilance who helped us there. So, thanking them all, I must wish the Alumni Association all good things forward. I wish the present children also, along with the alumnus, continued growth, and I wish them to have an abiding value and faith, a sense of ownership and pride for this wonderful institution that we call VSSC Central School. Thank you. My best wishes. Stay blessed.
Thank you for your kind and encouraging words, ma'am. We are running short of time. Next, may I invite Srimati Beena Prabha, ma'am, Principal in Charge, VSSC Center School, to speak to us.
Good morning, children. Yes. Respected Dr. S. Unnikrishnan Nair, sir, Director VSSC, Sri Manoj C. sir, Chief Controller VSSC, Sri Harish sir, Deputy Director MSA, Sri Anil Kumar sir, Senior Head PGA, Pushpa teacher, Charles Almeida sir, Secretary PTA, and the office bearers of the Alumni Association, Srimati Neeta, Sri Pradeep, Sri Senthil, I cannot recollect all names. See, when all these arrangements were going on yesterday, the students are coming and ask me, teacher, what is going on? Are we invited? The students of class 9, are we invited to attend the function? I said, only you are invited to attend the function, because all other students are attending the pre-board examination, classes 10 and 12. Class 11 students are attending their unit test examination. So only class 9 students are there to attend this Alumni Association, and in the last minute we have requested the class 8 students also to join. And in the morning when I said these class 8 students to join, they asked me, what is happening, what is alumni? They have no idea what is alumni. So innocent. So I have explained, it is an association of ex-students. So once you move out of this school, you will join this association so that you can contribute what you have, your expertise. If you want to inspire your juniors, everything you can contribute to the school. Whatever you are taking from here, that is what the speakers have mentioned. Whatever you have taken from here, you are going to give it back through this association. That is what is meant. Now, at this stage, you please understand that. When you pass out, you will get a good idea of what is Alumni Association. So, I wish all the office bearers of the Alumni Association, I can see here, many of the alumni are here, full cooperation with the students, the staff, to properly function this association. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for making this happen here in the school. May I invite Sri Almeida Charles, PTA Secretary, to address the function.
സ്നേഹ ബഹുമാനമുള്ള ഡയറക്ടർ VSSC, ചീഫ് കൺട്രോളർ മനോജ് സാർ, ഹരീഷ് സാർ, സീനിയർ ഹെഡ് PGA, പ്രിൻസിപ്പൽ, വൈസ് പ്രിൻസിപ്പൽ, സെക്രട്ടറി, അലുമിനി അസോസിയേഷൻ്റെ പ്രസിഡൻറ്റ് നിതീഷ് സാർ, സെക്രട്ടറി സെന്തിൽ സാർ, എൻ്റെ മുന്നിലിരിക്കുന്ന പ്രിയ കുട്ടികളെ, ഒരു സംഘടന രൂപീകരിക്കുമ്പോൾ ആ സംഘടനയുടെ ലക്ഷ്യങ്ങളുണ്ട്. ആ ലക്ഷ്യത്തിൽ എത്താൻ
നിങ്ങളെല്ലാവരും നാളെ ഒരു സമയത്ത് ഡയറക്ടർ സൂചിപ്പിച്ചതുപോലെ ഫ്യൂച്ചറിൽ നിങ്ങൾ ഈ അസോസിയേഷൻ്റെ പാർട്ടാകേണ്ട ആൾക്കാരാണ്. നിങ്ങളെല്ലാവരും കൂടെ ചേർന്ന് ഒന്നിച്ച് നമ്മുടെ സ്കൂളിൻ്റെ വളർച്ചയ്ക്കായി ഒത്തൊരുമിച്ച് പോകണമെന്ന് മാത്രം പറഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ട് ഈ വേദിയിൽ ഒരു അവസരം തന്ന ഈ അസോസിയേഷൻ്റെ ആൾക്കാർക്ക് നന്ദി പറഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ട് നിർത്തുന്നു. നന്ദി, നമസ്കാരം.
A short and sweet and loving speech by Sri Almeda Charles. May I request Sri Senthil Kumare, Secretary, Alumni Association, VSS Center School, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Very good morning. We are running short of time. So, dignitaries on stage, teachers, students, and the alumni who are present here, as well as the alumni who have joined us and are watching live on live streaming of this event. Good morning to all of you. Every reputed school has an alumni where the old students can relate back to their alma mater. We all have witnessed a very important event today, the inauguration of the Alumni Association of our VSSC Central School, 46 years after its establishment. On this great and beautiful day, I consider it as an honor to propose the vote of thanks. Dr. S. Unnikrishnan Nair, Director of VSSC, is also the Chief Patron of the Alumni Association of VSSC Central School. He was so encouraging right from the day one of our proposing the formation of such an alumni association. He was so supportive, and he immediately engaged DDMSA to look into the legal aspects of the bylaws for the association. Each and every step of the formation of the association was updated to him, and his response was always positive. And during every discussion, he used to end his words by saying, "This school must become the best in the country." Dear sir, I must mention our deep sense of appreciation for your support till now, and we thank you for gracing this occasion, sir. Shri Manoj C. ITS and Chief Controller of VSSC is a man of less words but of proactive action. During the eve of superannuation of our Pushpa teacher, he had again dwelled upon how the alumni can contribute towards the development of our school, which he happened to mention here also. So he too had an idea of roping in the alumni, as it happens in every school. His support towards formation of this association is immense. He had gone through our bylaw, and he has advised us on certain aspects where care needs to be taken for the long-term, trouble-free operation of our alumni association. In his absentia, I thank him for his kind support, and we look forward for his continued guidance. He's not there. Shri Harish CS, Deputy Director MSA, he went through every page of our bylaw as he had mentioned during this, and he has marked the corrections. His eye for details has made our bylaw as one of the best documents that we have come across. Sir has exhibited the values of alumni, and he had coined Guru Vandanam as a tribute by the alumni to the teachers and to the school. He gave us immense support in every stage of this formation. So I thank you, sir, for your support and guidance. Shri Anil Kumar B, Senior Head PGA, is the main person who has communicated all the aspects of the bylaw, its legal sides, etc. He was so supportive even towards this inaugural function. He has a penchant for the administrative detail for the safety of VSSC and our school. He went through the bylaws and he has given us valuable suggestions. He explains in details and we can understand the real meaning of every statement that he makes. All his points were towards the fine operation of the association. Dear sir, we thank you for gracing this occasion. In his absence, I thank him. Dr. Pushpa R. Menon, for your information, She is Dr. Pushpa from 2 days back. So the former principal, teacher she belongs to the last batch of teachers from our times, and the present generation here probably may know her only as principal, and we are the fortunate ones to have her as our teacher. She was an excellent teacher, a great motivator, who brought a whiff of new sense to our school when she joined in 1988. Her first class was class 9B, in which I was studying at that time. We are really thankful to you, teacher, for all your support in the formation of the Alumni Association. Srimati Beena Prabha, teacher, principal in charge presently. She is the teacher, as we all know, as a soft-spoken and yet a strict teacher right from the day teacher has joined our school. Presently carrying the responsibility of the school on her shoulders, we wish that she becomes the principal too in due time. Teacher was supportive from the time that she has taken over. She ensured that there is no communication gap. She arranged for a discussion with all the teachers in the school, and the details of the Alumni Association was discussed. We look forward to a very fruitful future under your guidance. We thank you for gracing this occasion, teacher. Sri Charles Almeida, a good friend of mine and presently the PTA secretary. He was always had words of support and appreciation for the Alumni Association. Today his talk was actually very less. As soon as we converged on the date of inauguration, I called him. He was driving at that time, but he immediately pulled over and he answered the call. Such was his positive response at that time. We look forward for the continued support and that of the PTA. We thank you for gracing this occasion, sir. Our first principal of the school, Sri Anandaramu sir, a very strict person, a versatile and a gentleman. We all remember him. He is unable to join us today due to health issues, but he has sent his blessings to all of us, the present students as well as to alumni on this occasion. I thank Sri Anandaramu sir, our first principal. All the superannuated teachers who taught us as well as the teachers who are presently here, thank you all for making us what we are. The vigilance section of VSSC, I thank them for vetting the bylaws and making this in this proper shape that you had. As director said, it was an iteration which took a long time. The school children and teacher for the invocation in today's function. Thank you, teacher. The civil section, the CMG, Civil Department, we thank you for all the support for this function as well as beautification of the entrance. Well, for the live streaming of this event, as you all are seeing, I thank you. Thank Mr. Nandu and Saji for helping us with this. At the same time, we had required some funding for the live streaming, and immediately as soon as we said that we got a lot of immediate sponsors from our alumni. We thank all of them, Sister Rajalakshmi, Priya Sanal, Kamini, Seena, Garima Jain, Shyamala, Sri Gopal, Anusha, Kavita Devi, Binoy Joseph, Dr. Naveen Jain, Dr. Sunil, Charu Chandra, Aparna, Sunanda Jain, Meenal, Shalini, Fatima, and Jayjika. Thank you all for that immediate support rendered by you. The audio system for today's function was given by Omkar Sound Satinguri. Thank you. The security personnel of VSSC Central School, we thank you all for the same. And the housing colony, ISRA, the Residents Association, we thank them for the support for this association. So with this, we come to the end of this function. Thank you all. A good day.
Let's all rise up for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभाशिष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you.